guys, and welcome to another colour along. Today we are colouring llama pajamas. Look at these llamas. So much fun. And I'm going to colour them in Ohuhus, I think. And we'll just have a quick one fun. I do have a sheet of paper and a sheet of acetate under my page to protect the page below it. Alright, this is a pastel blush. And let's just play with his body here. This is a colour called Mushroom White. I'm going to use that as a bit of a shadow. Now I'm going to use this colour called Pale Cream. A little bit yellower. And then this is a colour called Hazelnuts. I'm just going to use that to create a shadow on top of our pale cream. A little shadow under his chin as well. And I'm going to bring my pastel brush back in for his hair. I'm going to use the thick nib. A bit of pale cream on that tail. And a little bit of hazelnuts. Yeah, I'm going to do this one the other way around. So I'm going to use this pastel brush. And once again, we're using our mushroom white as a bit of a shadow. And let's get our pale cream on the body. And a little bit of hazelnuts. Once again, to create some shadows. Some pale cream in the hair here. And a little bit of hazelnuts. Now I'm going to bring in the Carmine red for the little faces of these guys. Or their snouts, I guess that's what you call them. Maybe we give them some little pink on their feet. I'm going to do these little hearts with the Carmine red as well. And what about these flowers? All right, this is a colour called raspberry. And this is a colour called Tropical Peach. I'm going to use that Tropical Peach in the rays of the sun. And then a bit of melon yellow. All right, let's look at the sky. We need to have a bit of a glow around the sun. And I think we'll start with a bit of Canaria yellow. I just want to give ourselves a glow around the sun. And I'm moving directly onto a lemon chiffon, which is run out. Ah, Primrose maybe, that's what we need. How about this colour called Frost? I think we blend a little bit with this colour called Arctic Blue. And as always, the trick with these markers is to keep them rolling in the wave. So if you stop and start again, you'll get a line where you cross over. So as long as you can work wet on wet. So I'll follow this shape through and then fill in all these other shapes later. All right, this is a colour called Fresh Green. I think we give it a little bit of grass down here. And I think we do some green in these as well. Green beads. Right, this is a colour called Blue Grey 11. I just want to add a little bit of shadowing to our clouds. I think I'm going to leave the rest of the clouds white. And And this is called Periwinkle. We just need to add a little bit of periwinkle into our, let's call them petunias at the bottom here. Maybe some periwinkle in here as well. All right, let's get some more greys. This is neutral grey 040. And enhance some of our shadows here. Just a little bit. All right, I'm just going to bring some pencils in for fun. You pretty much finish it there, but this is some Phthalo blue. I always love just playing with details. And I'm just sort of blending it out, just to give ourselves a little bit of a base down here. Now let's just do a bit of white. This is, add some highlights to the back of our llamas. See if we can get some sun reflection. Having obviously a midday nap. No, these are just subtle, but they do all add up to make a big difference. Let's even give the sun a bit of a highlight. And maybe some tiny little flecks in our petunias. What about some green gold? A little bit of green gold. Just add a little bit of texture to these little guys. And just because I can't resist, let's get a little bit of Jelly Roll white in there. Just to pick out some highlights. Make the snouts a bit shiny. I might actually make those petunias whites a bit more obvious. And there you have it. A little fun and quick llama pajamas just to kick off the day. It's always fun to do a quick colour along, especially with markers. It's no less fun, but if you don't have a heap of time to spend, then why not grab a copy of Asleep or Awake, and even Tiny Tales volumes 1, 2 or 3. That'll get you some quick colouring. Well guys, I'm going to say that's it. We're done. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video today. Remember to like and subscribe. Leave your comments below. And for now, I'm going to say goodbye, but no doubt I shall see you in another video. See you later.